Okay, this is the next video of the series MB System for Everyone. On the last video we talked about auxiliary files and their importance for MB System. So now we are going to switch to instead of list view to icon view. We need to do this because I implemented on Poseidon Linux the possibility to open a terminal to exactly at this folder, so you can do a right click mouse and go to open in terminal. So you see that the path of the terminal is exactly the path of this folder, so they match completely, so you know that you are in the right folder. So now I will type a command named ls to list the files. So I can maximize this window if I want. So ls again, so I have the list of files. And what I will do is actually I will delete the auxiliary files, and I will do this with the command rm star dot mb 183 dot star and then enter. So if I do ls again, I have just the raw data files. So what I would do here is that for MB system, you see this file here named file list. This is not the standard name for this file. So I will pretend that this file doesn't exist, and I will start from zero. So one thing that you do is that you do a command ls star dot mb 183. So you see the difference here. I don't have the list file, so this is one of the first steps. So I will do this, I will repeat this again. If I press the arrows up and down, I can actually browse my history of commands. So I go back to this ls star.mb 183. I do a -L to put one command per one file per line, and I do the major sign, and I will actually forward the output of this command to a text file. So the command, I will name it datalist.mb-1. So I do it. I see nothing because actually I redirected the output of this command to this text file. So if I go again on my folder, I will have this datalist.mb-1. If I double click, I will open it. Oops, I made a mistake. I have to do it again. I have this the beginning of the command with the permissions, so I can read, write files, and blah blah blah. But I actually just want the list of files, so I will do it. I have to do it again. So it actually is not -L, it's -1. So if I go here again, I open this file, and I have just a list of files. So one quick trick that I tell to the new users of MB System is that you can actually just do a substitution. So you go here and find replace. So what we need on this file is at least a second column where you have the ID of the file. So in this case it's quite easy because the ID is 183, but you need a second column to be able to do things on MB system. So I will do like this. So I will match the MB 183. So I put it again, 183 space 183, and I do replace all. So now I have added my second column, which is quite important. I close, I save this file, and then I close the text editor. So I go back to the command line. So here I would type the command clear to have a clear window. So again, I will list my files. I have them here. Okay, so what I would do next is I will run the command mb data list minus O minus V minus Z. I will not actually enter in details about which these flags mean, because you can actually visit the man page and have a full description of what these flags mean. So please don't feel afraid to consult the man pages, because I will not describe every single flag for every single command. So what we are going to do is, with this command, you create the auxiliary files, and one thing that you can do is that you have to you can do nothing else and just type enter, and this will work. But one thing that I should mention is that in general you should put the data list file. But what happens is, if I use the default name, this the selected part here, the -f-1 space -e data list, which indicates the data list file for this command. If you use the default name, you don't have to actually type this part of the command. And so if you use the standard name, you end up typing a lot less. So it's highly recommended. So what I would do now is I type enter, and you see the auxiliary files being created. It's quite fast because these files are small, and I guess this computer is not too slow. So this was the next video. So I show you how to create the auxiliary files, and from now on we are going to do some plots, and you are going to see how MB system actually works. Okay, bye.